Thank you. That's a big yeehaw right there.
My name's John Flynn, and I think I'm very happy to welcome you to, I think if I've got it counted right, is the 48th Montana High Country Cattle Drive since 1992. Our general philosophy is that you have a plan merely so that when you change plans, you know you've changed plans. And for the most part, an average plan around here lasts about 7 minutes. You know, we're sitting here now and we're going to make some introductions. I'm introduce to you the wranglers, your hosts. We're going to ask you to identify yourselves at some point and tell us why you came.
I guess it's kind of embarrassing to say in front of people that actually do this for real life, but I think City Slickers was my favorite movie of all time. That's it. That's why I'm here. Wanted to give it a shot. Ed?
Am I up next?
You surely are.
I'm here because he thinks that City Slickers is his favorite movie of all time. And it's one of my best friends, so we're out here. He also did mention he's getting married in about a month or so. So we're here to congratulate him, wish him luck, and hang out. And, you know, before the kids come along and he can't do this anymore. So. But I'm Ed from New York.
Hi, I'm Perry. I'm from Maryland. I'm with them. Just don't know why I'm here, but going along for the ride.
That was beautiful, Perry.
And, I tried.
Eloquent as always.
Could have dragged it out a bit longer.
Yeah.
He's the writer of the bunch.
Thanks. I'm Todd. I'm Lee's brother. And I'm here because me, Ed, and Perry couldn't talk him into going to Las Vegas for his bachelor party. So we're here, and I'm just glad his favorite movie wasn't Terms of Endearment. But, I'm not even sure we're on this drive because they seem to have stuck our tent in Wyoming. So I may wander into one of your tents because that's really far.
Go into the one where they're checking for ticks.
Yeah, I'll help check for ticks.
You know.
So Wednesday morning, this camp all moves up. All your gear will be into the trailer. We'll move out and hopefully have this camp moving up the road before we move cattle, because we'd like to, and we'll have those 40 pair going up the Dry Creek Road. We'll have about 200 pair plus coming off the Ridge Road down to the Dry Creek Road. They'll merge together and we'll go up about 12 miles to a holding pen. And that's the merging part again, John. And we love it when a plan comes together. And it's
gonna be just like a ballet.
That happened once back in 1982. It may happen again. So this is your opportunity to maybe to experience that all coming together. Remember, this is a fluid operation.
Roy, would you explain the tough part of not doing anything?
There's a great mental strain to having a job to do nothing because you never know when you're done. The pressure by the end of the week is terrible.
Perry, that's your whole job.
Actually, my job is I'm part of the medical staff, and what I do is shut up. What I do is I do the tick checks. So all you ladies at 10 o'clock every night, take off all your clothes and I'll come by and check you for ticks because we don't want anybody to get Lyme disease. And,
nurse!
I want that. Yeah, that's right. And listen, some of you, sometimes it takes me a little longer at one tent than the other. You're going to have to be patient.
He is now my favorite person at this point.
Got my brother Tori here. His wife is standing behind him there, Lindsay. My other brother Tim, his wife Shannon, and their tribe of kids are running around somewhere. First we got Madison, I think Kennedy. And where's your sister at? Already met. Rest of our crew. Jeremy Meyer just showed up. Just on time. Fast will be late tonight.
Yeah, the work's all over.
Oh my gosh. That's a cowboy.
Great timing.
Lee's in love.
Lee's in love.
Lee goes, holy crap, now that's a
Caroline.
cowboy.
Caroline, you wave. Who else did we miss? Anybody? And that's all of our crew that's here right now.
I should mention that Shelley's husband, Larry Rickmeyer, is missing. Shelley is not a suspect in his missing, but she has been identified as a person of interest so far. So we'll see what happens later in the week if he surfaces.
$50 fives. Got it. Got it. Got it. Explained. Whatever.
What's what?
Here, ready?
What do you got? Would you like a in-action shot?
Actually, I've got Perry approaching the bull, which might get better.
King, how do you detect a blind guy in a nudist colony? It's not hard. Come on! Come on! Why the long face? You getting all this, dude? He's not picking up any of this stuff, and this is classic. That'll be funny in a couple of years, trust me. King Ed. This is Ed. Ed's gonna take me to the promised land. We're gonna find ourselves some cows, some pears. That's right.
Progress on the house.
How many square feet?
Do you guys put basements in these houses around here? Or no?
You know, some people do. I'm not. I've got a main floor and then upstairs. Okay, when you're in your stirrups or in your saddle, you should be able to stand up, put your hand underneath your sack, pretty comfortable. That's a little bit too far.
Perry's going to have a whole new contraption.
Here, I want to send a picture to Alexandra.
If you didn't neck range,
Who's up for the Frito Bandito?
That's where I am.
that's Ed.
Alright, Bandit.
Back. Ed is riding Bandito. Ed is getting saddled. Ed got on without a problem. He's getting his stirrups shortened a little bit so he has the proper room when he posts. Still working. There's Todd getting used to his horse. Todd, what's your horse's name?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky, don't lose that number.
No, Ricky Bob.
Ricky with
Ricky
a little
Bob.
pink on the back. And Pearhead.
Doc.
Doc. This is Doc.
I think we're in business.
All right.
Ed says he is in business, and I got to tell you something, folks. He looks like he's in business.
There you go. Pull him around, just like bring him around.
Hard?
Well, he comes around.
Hold on.
Okay.
You won't stop, keep going.
Because you're pulling on that side.
No, I'm not anymore.
Kick him up there. Keep him headed in the line.
I'm doing my best. Why don't we just go this way?
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! How do I stop this horse? There we go.
Oh, here, I'll give it. Cows are very talkative. That's interesting. Yeah, did you see that? They went after the cow that went after the dog.
Talking about.
Gotta at least give him a kya or go cow.
Yeah! Look at that. I'm moving them. I'm moving them. Give me a good yeehaw, Todd. Yeehaw! Alright, I gotta get him in this fence, huh? Hey! Hey! I'm too busy recording. Well, what were you doing? All the way over there.
This water's not that dirty, and it is freezing. Wow. Look, they're going after the dog. Really? We trotted with it for like a mile to get here. No problem. Lindsay gave me a lesson in posting. It feels incredible. This horse listens to everything. Look. I can just get it to walk a little bit. Just stop it right there.
Is it the same horse?
No, my other horse. The reason why I was so bouncy and stuff is because he was really giving on one leg. This horse is incredible.
Wow. Nice.
I think I'm riding a couch.
And I want to get there with Perry. You're hurting the cattle.
That away, Perry! There you go, Perry!
Yeehaw, cowboy! Where are the rest of the cows? Who cares? We got plenty of them.
Get up there.
Where are those dogs? They were doing a lot better when they were around.
Get up there.
How you doing, Al? Hey, you getting sound on that, right?
Yes, I am, and I have you asking.
Nice.
Hold on a sec, Todd. What is Perry doing?
Bringing in the herd.
Fucking horse. Stay the fuck still. Lunchtime.
Ready? Not even to move. Alright, fuck that. We can delete it now.
You see the O shape there. You step back a little bit.
Watch your leg.
Get your nuts.
Oh my, yeah.
Here.
Oh, how about that? Wow.
He really needs to get out more.
Go, Jim. Pick it up.
I keep grounded. Left hip.
It's like balls across your chin.
And probably eat a steak again sometime. Yeah.
This is one way to do the charcoal. I gotta get me one of these. Well, for hunting. So of course required are guns, beer, and a buzz.
He's heading down that way. Away from you. Oh, they're there. Two of them. Boom.
Got him. He's flopping.
He is.
Oh.
There's one, well, I would say one behind me, but
I can't even see him. Do you
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
about 4 down. He was right in there.
Can you still see him, you guys?
No,
What the hell are you shooting at?
there he is. He's running this way.
I'm out.
There he is, sitting.
I'm out.
Where?
He's got it on film here. Like that, I fell for you like a child. Oh, the fire wild. The ring of fire.
Give me one time.
Can you believe this shit?
Go, pilot! Ready to take off! Go!
Drink a lot of beer. That's a Montana girl right there. Oh shit.
Go ahead and fire or kill whatever you see.
No, knocked up just 100 feet off the road. Took out all the fence, barbed wire fence, and some guy's field.
surprised he didn't roll over.
Bye-bye.
At the end of the day yesterday, they like bolted. Guess they weren't as overworked today. Alrighty.
Who was leading her astray most of the time. You know, Arlene was sitting with me on the bus back from the spa, and just about the time I was kind of making some time.
We developed a top 10 list for the top 10 ways to make your next cow drive a little bit more smooth. Number 10, no riders under 5. It hurts the guest self-esteem.
Another idea would be to get Tim an assistant to handle all of his issues.
More Irish.
We're going to ask that you keep Jeremy to a one-girl limit.
Here's something I thought of. How about one-size-fits-all elastic stirrups?
Have Henry tell more stories about his cattle drive with Moses.
More spandex.
How about less riding, more drinking?
If Ed, Lee, Todd, or myself ever come back, we get ATVs, not horses.
And the number one way to make the next cattle drive go more smoothly would be topless Tuesdays and whip them out Wednesdays.
Just before you sit down, we've had some fire jumping in the past. If you've ever seen someone skip, Perry's jump across the fire was really a skip. However, Ed, come forward. The first was just a good leap, but the tuck and roll with the shoulder roll, just 3 inches from the rocks on the other side, and I have to tell you, he did stick the dismount. Was probably one of the better fire jumps we've ever seen in a high country cattle drive. I asked Todd how he knew Lee. Basically, you know, it's kind of one of those things like, well, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't eat your friends. Lee, aren't you not responsible for this whole group being here? Or the group kind of think that you did hinder the whole cattle drive by, Ed, what would you say? How many hours?
Nice.
But basically, you know, Lee made this into an 8-day cattle drive. August 9th, Lee is getting married, and we would like everybody to come back for the honeymoon cattle drive on August 11th. So if we can all meet back right here this time, see me after this, we'll work it all out. We have big discounts for the August drive. Lee has kind of told me that we do want to photograph his tent because he tells me his fiancee wife-to-be will do a lot of different things with the tent between now and the next drive. So we expect to see him here August 11th. We also need to get Ed out here for just a second. Because in all my years of doing cattle drives, Ed has the shortest leg. You know, we were punching holes in saddle, and I saw Ed headed down the road and his legs were sticking straight out. So he has an award. You know, the award is that Ed is easier to jump over than he is to walk around.
But, you know, I have to say this about Ed. When we were bringing the cows in the other day, he was in the right place, doing the right thing.
Always.